CPA firms are all about people and relationships. So if you're about people and relationships, social media is just another dimension of that relationship. And people keep thinking about it in terms of technology, and it's not. It's really about the connections that you make. So we're actually seeing CPAs on Twitter. We see them in Second Life. And all those places, they're doing the same thing we did in real life, which is connecting to people, building a relationship, establishing trust, sharing, collaborating, serving customers, helping customers, those kinds of things. So the business case is, if you want to increase the number of connections you might have to customers, then you should think about those tools. So what are the risks of social media? Well, first of all, I would start by saying the benefits far outweigh the risks. But you hear the different risks. I would put them in three kind of categories. One, there's security risk. Any of these open social environments are tricky from a network security perspective. So your network folks have to look at the firewall settings and really watch that. Second would be abuse by employees or people in your organization. So setting policies, setting appropriate use for personal or business is another way you can mitigate that risk. And then the third one is image or public relations. So the thing about social media is that everything accelerates on social media. So if you get out there and people are saying bad things about you, it could happen even worse. Now, the flip side of that is if you're not out there, you won't even know what they're saying about you, and you won't even have a chance to respond. So that would be my response to that one as well. ROI is what everybody says. Certainly CPAs always go to that return on investment notion. Actually, I think that's the wrong metric for social media. I think the real metric is return on attention. The number of conversations that you can have with prospective clients, existing clients, even your own staff, is that kind of cutting through the clutter and getting their attention and talking about meaningful things. So for me, that's kind of the right metric, is to look at how many of those conversations you're starting to have. Are people commenting on your blog, for instance? Are they retweeting your Twitters? Are they moving your kind of posts or comments along to other people? That's an example where you're doing something meaningful from a community standpoint. We actually created CPAlearning2.com. It's a blog. It's free, and it's a self-guided learning called 15 Minutes a Day, 33 things, and it teaches CPAs blogs, RSS, Facebook, MySpace, wikis, photo sharing, Second Life, just about we just added Twitter recently. It was our effort actually to educate our staff, and our staff loved it so much that we said, you know what, let's just turn it open. And quite honestly, we got it from the Library Association. So they let us borrow their format and attribute it to them. And we're doing the same thing. So anyone who wants to take our format and repurpose it, you're welcome to do that. So it's just a way of getting people through the kind of initial learning and in a safe way. We've got obviously all CPA type examples. And so that gets them into it, and then they're ready to kind of go.